I'm going to pop this to the side. We'll enjoy this perhaps in a moment. So coming into that space and an opportunity again, how we've longed for that connection through our body. Take a deep breath in and let that deep breath in send you deeper down into body, beginning to tune in to yourself on a deeper level than perhaps you already did today. Breathing in deep, and with each breath expanding your ability to hold that breath and send those nutrients throughout every single part of you, to every single cell. And with that, opening out your possibilities, opportunities, your creativity. Take a deep breath in. So I was out in the garden for meditation on Sunday and just began to have all of this gratitude pouring through me for nature and this appreciation of nature's abundance. It knows no bounds of creativity. And I thought, wow, what a wonderful, most natural of inspiration to work with in our dance. Let's take a deep breath in as we take the legs a little bit wider. We're going to just come down, sit down into there and extend upwards. Enjoy that connection through your feet with the ground, spread out through your toes. We're just warming up through all of the muscles and the joints there. Deep breath in. And out. We're going to bring our hands all the way up to the sky, crown of the head to the sky, tailbone to the ground. Connection with the feet. And let's bring the hands down and just release that and relax that down by your side. Let's bring the shoulders all the way up to our ears. And then release them down. Let's do that 2 more times. All the way upwards to your ears. And release that down. And 1 more. This time, see if perhaps you notice they drop even further than before. Bring the shoulders round into that neutral position that we know and love. Part of our basic stance. Add the bend to your knees and the hips are in neutral there. We're going to come into the slide of hip. Bring the hip out to the side. And we're going to play with that concept of travel, of journeying through our dance. So rather than doing this movement here just on the spot, perhaps you could rock it back and forwards as you step. Your right foot center, left foot comes forwards, right foot back into center, left foot comes back. We'll make that a bit faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're bringing that arm change in just to really begin to waken up the brain. Into center. Let's bring the hip out to the side, bring it into circular motion all the way around the other side. It will want to become an oval. Try and make it nice and round. Let's work with that circle this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. So coming up in tonight's session, we're going to enjoy a repertoire of shimmies. We're going to enjoy a gorgeous, really Moorish combination. Let's take it around the other way. And an opportunity to explore improvisation to the live drum, the Darabuka. Let's bring the hip into figure of 8 now. You can slow this down if you want. Bring it back. Nice. All right. Right, so keeping that movement through your body, I'm going to set you a little challenge in this session. See if you can move the entire time. So in whatever way that might be, so perhaps we might stop to have a little look at the technique of something, and just for you, you could try bring an unconscious movement perhaps. Just see what your body wants to do. So it might be a sway of the hips, it might be just a movement of your fingertips, whatever it is. We're just going to bring that concept in there. And so, looking at traveling our journey through belly dance. So in the belly basics class this week, we just enjoyed traveling a hip slide or a hip drop forwards and back. And we looked at that smooth fluid floating across the ground. But we can also work with the staccato movement, the staccato kind of traveling, where you can actually see the gear changes. You maybe have a level change. So from the side, you're going to really see as my weight changes one side to the other. Just play around with that for a moment. Wait. And then let's glide. So you can glide also with that staccato movement of hip, but it's smooth. You don't want to see those gear changes, keep it smooth as you glide. Now, if you don't have so much space to travel in, you could just make it a really small movement. Woo! Let's come into a hip drop. Let's add a flick. Drop, flick, drop, flick. 4, 3, 2, step back. Drop, flick, drop, flick, drop, flick. We're going to come into that V shape. Drop, 2. So this was from the last class. If you'd like a little bit of a refresher of that, the playlist now has last week's class added on YouTube. 1, 2, 3, 4, drop, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, drop, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. This time, we're going to complete that V shape. Now bring it back into center and straight in to one of those two traveling movements. Whee! Drop, drop, flick, step back, drop, flick, drop, flick. Camel, lift up, roll down, up, roll down. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Wow! Well done! And so, perhaps helping yourself to some hydration, keeping body topped up there, keeping the muscles topped up there. And so, wow, that was amazing. That wasn't even the combination that we're doing tonight. That was just us having fun. And so then, coming into center in your basic stance, let's move into that repertoire of shimmies that we have. So we're going to start off with this bend through the knee. Make that bend through your knee even bigger, even bigger. You can elevate your arms out to the side if you like. Bring your elbows to the back. Let's play about with taking the weight over to one side. So this leg really is here to help support us there. Bring it through center and the weight stabilizes over both feet. Take it across to the other side. Nice. Into center. So with the knees as levers, Let's perhaps add a layer to that. We could bring a camel movement, just like what we did a moment ago. So you could bring hip shimmy with the camel, if you like. Or you might choose to do hip shimmy with the circle. Or with a figure of 8. And then make it smooth. So we're going to do shimmy, 2, 3, 4, smooth, 2, 3, 4, 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 shimmy, smooth, shimmy, smooth, shimmy, smooth, shimmy, smooth. Up top then, we're gonna go with the shoulder shimmy, which was already breaking through there. It was bursting out to me already. It's always such a fun, a really joyous shimmy, I find. It can be a very sassy, sexy shimmy as well. So we're gonna bring one shoulder forwards and then the other. Let's try that with the camel. Single leg. Other side. Nice. Let's try it with a traveling camel. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Let's try with a figure of 8 through your hips and a shoulder shimmy up top. Make that hip as big or as small as you like. You could reverse it. Keep that movement going, keep it through the shoulders. Wow, well done. Amazing. Let's have a little look at now a Moroccan shimmy. We're gonna bring the hip forwards and back, and the hips tucked under in neutral. We're just gonna do a little spot of this. Next week in Belly Basics, we're gonna be looking deeper at the technique of this, what the benefits of it are for your body, how you can really harness the power of that shimmy for yourself, what impact it's gonna do on a well-being level. Whew. And also, in this class, a little bit more about the layering of it. So that's your Moroccan. Then what you got is your choo-choo. Let's have a little bit of a look at choo-choo. So we're gonna come up onto the balls of our feet, and you're gonna step really, really quickly. Now this one, we're gonna break down the technique of the choo-choo shimmy in the coming weeks. There's quite a lot to it. There's quite a lot of movement mechanics behind it. So for now, just know that you're stepping really tiny little baby steps with your toes. Imagine the ground is really, really hot. And you're gonna add to that the lengthening of your waist. And you can add some of that gliding, traveling step if you like. Maybe layer it up with a hip slide, some arms. Bring it down. That one, you definitely feel that working through all the muscles of legs. It's really, really toning and strengthening, activating through your calf muscles mainly, your second heart. All right, so gorgeous. That was some gorgeous, gorgeous shimmies. Oh, help yourself to some hydration. It's definitely warming for the system as well, isn't it? And so, let's have a little move on. We're going to have a little look at, we've been building up finger cymbal pattern previously in previous classes. So let's build on that a little bit with that 1, 2, 3 but in combinations. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. We're going to do it in syncopation with 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. We're utilizing our dominant hand for all of the one counts. It's always going to start the movement on the dominant side. So with that, and with that little challenge that I've set you for this class, bringing movement towards that as well. So let's say that for now our right side is our dominant side. It might be different for you, but let's all work on our right side just now, and then we're going to switch over to try it on our left side. So let's just bring, maybe you could try just bring a sway of your hip, a slide of hips with this movement. And with that slide of hips, as your hip comes out to the right, let's say that the right hand on 1, the hip is going to come out as well. So it's going to go like this, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. And then you're going to switch the lead side to your left side and bring the left hip over as well. So alternating the lead side would be 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. Let's just do it one time. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. Left side, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. Right side, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. Left, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. And then with that movement, let me nudge this on slightly. So we got something in the background. Okay. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. It's just changed music. Okay, this is good. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. Left, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. Right side, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. Left, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. Left, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. Right, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. Left, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. I'm mirroring this, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. From the side, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. Wow! That's something to have a little bit of a play around with in your own time. See if perhaps you could play around with a hip circle, perhaps. Or if you feel ready for it, you could try that with a figure of 8 movement. And you might find yourself coming into the realms of crossing over, lots of crossing over in the brain when you change lead side with movement side. Much in the way that when we do something like this, that can be really confusing. You might find that sort of thing starting to creep into that movement. It's really, really good just to dip your toes into that, maybe step in and see what that, explore that space. There's lots of learning to be done there. Okay, wow. We're gonna move on now and have some fun with a little bit of the Darabuka. So, if you've done this before, you know the drill. If you haven't done this before, just enjoy this moment as an opportunity to dance with the drum and to explore what the rhythm is telling you. What is the story that you feel coming through from just the raw drum? So we're going to just keep it really, really simple with the drum beat, but you can be as adventurous as you like with your movement, or not. You might just enjoy a quite small movement. All right, so let's co-create. Who knows what's going to come? Enjoy the moment. Take a deep breath in And as you breathe out, feel your shoulders release and drop down deeper and deeper into body. And this time, as you take a deep breath in, breathing out and stepping into the unknown of creativity. Wow. Wow. I could really feel that. Could you feel that? That was amazing. Well done, you. It's challenging at first, but the more you do it, the more you get used to it. And for me, I'm challenging myself in this as well with playing in front of people. Oh, it's so scary. Wonder why that is. Okay, and so, wow, what of this combination? So let's have a little look at this combination then. This, as I say, is totally delicious. It's really Moorish. It's very strengthening for your body as well, your core muscles. So what we're going to do is have a look this session at its basics, and the next time we're going to add in some additional flair, some styling, and make it real fancy if you want to. Okay, so it's going to work with your upper body and your lower body. It's a nice accent. So if you're dancing with Darabuka, if it's part of a drum solo, there's a really nice accent. And so it's going to work with a chest lift and a chest drop. So on a chest lift, we want to have make sure that the whole combination, you're in a nice basic stance, you're really grounded through your low half, you've got a nice bend through your knees and your hips are in neutral. So you've tucked the pelvis under into slightly more of a posterior tilt, but not fully. We're going to explore that a bit more in a moment. So coming up first to work with the rib cage, we can lift the chest up, and it's the low section of rib cage, your lower ribs, that we're going to make them move the most. So they're going to come upwards and outwards on diagonal as you lift your rib cage, and then just return it again. So let's have a look at the muscles that we're using to create that movement. That will help you do that. So as you come upwards, you're going to utilize through the muscles in between your shoulder blades. In between your shoulder blades. So there are lots of crossover of muscles within there. I want you just to imagine that you maybe have a lemon or an orange between your shoulder blades, and you want to squeeze that and get all the juice out. That's how delicious this movement is. Fresh juicing going on here. And you're going to lift through this low section of rib cage with that mechanism that you would use to do that. So the projection is upwards and outwards on a diagonal to lift up. So let's just bring our hands out to the side so that they're mainly so that they're out of the way at the moment. And as I said, we're going to add styling later on. But so let's bring our hands just out into lateral raise for now. And then we're going to come upwards with that movement. We're going to lift and then we're going to drop. And as we drop, we're going to come all the way past neutral where we started out. And you're going to come beyond neutral all the way down, and here you're driving those same ribs back and down. They're coming all the way back and down. So if neutral is here, you're coming back and down. So you've got this full range of motion becomes available to you. To bring the rib cage back down, incidentally, we're using the muscles of upper abs and a little bit of across the chest. So pectoralis major and minor as well there. So let's do that, but we're going to do that with some punctuation. So on the beat, we're going to lift up and then we're going to drop back down. So you're going to lift up and drop back down. This is what we'll be doing. Lift up and drop. Lift up and drop. So we could do this for the count of 2. So you've got 1, 2. So use the muscles of the back to lift, muscles of your upper abs and chest to drop. Good. 1, 2, amazing. So 3, 4, the count 3, 4, we're going to use, as we said, the hips. And we're going to tuck and tilt. So the first movement we're going to do was actually a tilt. So if your hip is in neutral and you've got that nice big bend through your knee, you're going to tilt the pelvis. The tilt into this anterior tilt. The hips come forwards like this at the top, and at the back, at the lower section of your pelvis, they come back. So from there, we're going to travel all the way the other direction to tuck. So this time you're going to rotate your pelvis round as you would in coming into neutral, but then you're going to go beyond neutral into that posterior tilt that I mentioned a moment ago. So you've actually gone all the way through neutral and you're here. So we've come all the way from here, all the way back through here. And notice that my upper half stays very still. It's relatively still. We've anchored through our upper half. So we're going to tilt, we're going to tuck and tilt and tuck and tilt. Same time as that, you could visualize bringing your belly button up and back and then bringing it down to the ground. Up and back and down to the ground. Again, we're going to do that with some punctuation, a little bit of oomph behind it. So you're going to contract those muscles and then release them. Contract them and then you're going to use the reverse muscles to release, on the release. So here we go, let's try that. So we're going to tilt and then we're going to tuck. You're going to tilt and tuck and tilt and tuck and tilt and tuck, tilt, tuck, tilt, tuck. Amazing. You might feel a little bit of a shimmy happening in there as well. Feels really, really good. So your upper half, then let's pop that all together. So we've got this lift and drop, and then we've got tilt and tuck. Nice. Lift and drop and tilt and tuck. Lift and drop and tilt and tuck. Lift and drop and tilt and tuck. Nice. The next thing we're going to add onto that combination is a little bit of a sort of verging on a traveling step. Is certainly adding an element of dynamic movement. So if I turn away from you here, and let's just say we just did one of those repetitions there. So we did lift and drop and tilt and tuck. From here, we're going to step back. So we're going to bring our hands in to cross in front of our body. I'm just using the mirror to talk to you there. And then we're going to step back and sway your hips out behind you. And then we're going to sway the hips back in to center there. Okay, so from the front, it looks like this. We're here. Ready. And we're going to lift and drop and tilt and tuck, and then you're going to cross your hands and step out, sway your hips up at the back, and then sway your hips up as you come back into center. Cross your hands, bring them out to the side, and then you've got lift and drop and tilt and tuck. Cross your hands, step back, sway your hip out. Coming back in, sway your hip back into center, cross your hands over. So we're going to add things in the middle next time in the next class and really, really develop this combination. It's really delicious. Let's try that again. Let's pop some music on. Here we go, and we're gonna lift and drop, tilt and tuck, step, sway, come back, sway, lift, drop, tilt, tuck and sway, come back into center. We've got that figure of 8 happening. We're gonna have lots of fun with that combination, adding lots more, and who knows, maybe we'll add each of the combinations from each of the classes together towards the end of this term. Here we go, let's move now into a gorgeous, releasing, relaxing, cool down stretch. Wow, that was so nice. Coming into that basic stance that we have, let's really release out even more now. Bring the hips back, all the way out to the front. And the other direction, let's bring the hips back. Maybe just hang out here for a moment and sway your hips one side to the other in that sort of half circle. With your upper half just releasing down in center. Keep that moving. And there's a bend through knees. And in its center, you could gently unwind through one vertebrae at a time, coming all the way upwards. Hip comes out to one side, let's lean into there, extend. Wow, I don't know about you, but I definitely feel I have more flexibility after this class. Take it to the other side. Into center. Step one foot back. And the other one, let's pick up a gentle lunge. Lift your heel, take that to the other side as you step back. Press your heel into the ground. Pick up a lunge through that front leg. Lift your heel, gently coming into center there. Bring your hands all the way down. You can tuck your chin into your chest, release through the back of your neck. Into center there. Bringing the fingertips down towards the ground. And then release that onto the other side. And release that. Hands coming to rest down by hips, shoulders forwards and up, back and down. Slide the shoulder blades down your back and enjoy that open, relaxed, calm, restored sensation. More connected to you, your creativity in abundance. Playful joyfulness, and also engaged with your wild woman, that fire within. Woohoo! If you've enjoyed this video, please remember to like, subscribe, and hit notifications so you can be informed of when the next video goes up. If you'd like to support the creation of these videos, remember you can head along to patreon.com/Little Egypt Studio, where you'll find a community of other enjoyers of these videos. See you soon. Bye.